This is the DeWalt DCG405 brushless, cordless angle grinder, and we're going to check it out right now. Hey, what's up guys? Yes, it's your main man JB. I'm back once again, another product review, and yes, another DeWalt product review. So here it is, the angle grinder. Now I did buy this as a bare unit, so I didn't get the battery and I didn't get any discs with it either. This is the cordless, brushless version, as I've already mentioned. Cordless because it's battery powered, and brushless because it doesn't have any brushes in the motor, and that's supposed to allow it or keep it going for longer, or make the motor last longer, which is always useful. And I reckon I'm going to get lots of use out of this. So the fact that it's going to last longer, plus it's DeWalt, is a really good thing. So yeah, let's take a look. So we have the bare unit, you've got the guard, you've got the locking nut, you've got the Allen key, you've got the handle. Those didn't come with it, we'll have a look at those in a minute. And the usual manufacturer's guarantee instructions and all that lot. Oh, and just before we get started, I want to give a shout out to GD Painting and Decorating for commenting on my last video, which was the DeWalt sheet sander. And GD Painting and Decorating say, give us a shout out JB for being the best paint splosher in Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. Well, GD Painting and Decorating, there you go. I'll tell you what guys, I'll leave some details of this in the description box down below, so you can go check out GD Painting and Decorating. There you go. Nice one, Gary. So back to the angle grinder then. As usual, nice, grippy, rubberized handle, as you always expect from your DeWalt. So putting the guard on is quite straightforward. Just line up the arrows, you push that on, and then you can just turn this round into whichever position is suitable for the job that you're doing. On the side here, you've got your on and off switch. Now I did read a review that said the switch is a little bit far up the handle. I don't see that being a massive issue, but let's see how that goes. But basically, on and off, that's all we've got on here. So as you push it on, it actually locks into position. So although turning it on in this position is a little bit tricky, actually turning it off is a lot easier, because all you need to do is push that and it takes it into the zero or the off position straight away. And particularly if you've got the handle here, you can do that quite easily with the thumb. But again, we'll look at that in just a moment. Now the discs that I got, these are Sabre Cut Revolution. They were fairly cheap on Amazon. I think they're quite a good brand. I have got a Sabre Cut tripod for my lights, but it's not exactly a tool, but we'll see how these go. I've got 12 of these. I've got a big job to do, which you'll see in a minute, and we'll see how good these hold up. So we'll just put one of these discs into the unit here. Now the cap does have these teeth on the screw, on the thread, which ensures that it locks perfectly into position. You've got a button on the front here which will lock the wheel, so we'll turn that, push the button, and that locks into position. We use the Allen key to then just turn that until you get that fairly tight. You don't want to over crank it, but at the same time you don't want it loose. And actually, as this spins, it is self-tightening, so yank it, but not too much. I'm going to put the handle on, so you can put this on both sides here. We'll just pop that in and screw it in like so. That's nice and tight, so that's going to provide a nice bit of grip, because that's all rubberized. All we need to do now then is put the battery in. Now as I'm just about to put the battery in, I noticed this little symbol down the bottom here, and that's basically a brake disc and caliper. So I'm guessing, actually I know because I read it in the description, that this does have an electric or automatic brake, so it actually slows down a lot quicker for safety reasons. So you don't want that spinning and spinning and spinning if for some reason you need to turn it off really quickly. So that's quite nice. There we go, battery in. I've got 4 amp battery in this one. I would recommend not doing anything less than a 4, to be honest, because a tool like this does take up a fair bit of power, and I reckon that's going to go down quite quickly. So if you've got a big long job to do, make sure you've got plenty of batteries, at least a 4 or 5 amp. Now, health and safety first, make sure you do all your disc changing, handle changing, whether you're changing sides or moving the guard, do that without the battery on, just in case. You know, be safe guys, be safe. I really want to see those fingers. Well, this is all set up and ready to go now, so let's just turn that on quickly just to see how it sounds. Okay, it's not the quietest of tools. I'm sure the neighbours will hear what I'm up to very shortly. I guess we are ready to give it a go. The moment you've been waiting for. Right, well, there we go. Absolutely awesome. I'm loving that. That worked really well. And as you can see, it's a little bit messy now, but hey, that's what tools are for, right? That'll be all the fiberglass, and it really did cut through that fiberglass really well. Actually, even that metalwork, that frame, it cut through really well, but that's also down to these cutting discs, and I really am pleased with these actually, because I've done a lot of work. I've probably in total done about, I don't know, maybe I was out there for an hour cutting bits and pieces up, and I've only used 1 disc. So you can see the state of this. It has rubbed down or worn down a little bit, but it's still got plenty of life in, and I've still got 11 left, and these weren't that expensive. I will put a link for these particular cutting discs in the description box down below, so you can go check those out. But yeah, I'm really happy I bought those ones. That's fantastic. The other thing is I have got 6 batteries altogether, a combination of 4 amp and 5 amp, and in that time period I went through 4 batteries. 4 batteries. So this is a powerful tool. It's excellent. I absolutely love it. I'm glad I bought it, but it really does eat up the power in these batteries. So like I said earlier, make sure you've got plenty of batteries, otherwise you're going to be using it for 5 minutes, it's going to be dead, and you're going to have to wait an hour to recharge it. So yeah, minimum 4 amp battery, absolutely spot on. So that's it really. I'm totally happy with that. You have got these little vents, this kind of filter down here, which I guess draws in air while you're using it to keep it cool, and it does tend to get a bit blocked. I had to keep blowing this out here, as you can see. So maybe that's just one thing to be aware of. Make sure you clean that out. That's always going to be a good idea. But yeah, there we go guys. That is the DeWalt Brushless 18V XR angle grinder, model number DCG405. Go check it out. Details in the description box below. Well, if you want to shout out on my next video, guys, don't forget to leave a comment in the description box down below and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video interesting and helpful. And yeah, nice one, guys. See you on the next video.